that is well on the way. And we also were kind of reminded from the research that enterprise architecture, maybe it wasn't that positive, but it gives us a very clear starting point, you know? Where are we right now? What is our baseline? What should we build from now on? So we're not starting from scratch. We're not starting from scratch, though the components are out there. And you will see that a little bit today on the how. Legal, technology, equipment, skills, enterprise architecture, these are all activities that are already in motion. Already a lot of work has gone into them. Some of you may have already contributed. They need your input, your experience, your perspective, your voice, to be shaped into something that truly works for St. Martin. So I invite every one of you to step into that role, to become an architect for digital government. So like that old broom, you know the corners. You know where the places systems get stuck, where citizens struggle, and where processes slow down. Your experience is a key to designing, something better. And like the new broom, this project brings fresh tools, fresh ideas, fresh perspectives, how to sweep clean, to reset and to rebuild. So now we have an opportunity to merge both. This is your moment to shape the future of public service, to make it generally easier, faster, and more responsive to the people of St. Martin. So let's use today, when we review the how, and let's be honest, constructive, and bold in your feedback. Let's build the conditions that will allow you to lead change in this project. Thank you. Let's get started.
My role here as a project lead for the GTTP is to coordinate between three agencies: the NRPB, which is the implementing agency, the DLT, which is the client representing the government of St. Martin, and NRD, which is the management firm that was contracted to assist DLT and NRPB. So I am doing the coordination. So my role involves ensuring that all the deliverables are correct according to the World Bank rules, and to coordinate with the DLT to ensure that the work that is done on the ground with the MBAs are done according to the rules and regulations, and and NRD, which is doing the management firm, ensure that there is oversight and quality checks, quality assurance of the deliverables. They also assist in producing procurement documents such as TORs. The NRPB is the contracting agency, so all contract is done by the NRPB, and I am also the contract agent, or the person who supervises all the contracts. We also have a department, the procurement department, who ensure that all procurement are done according to the World Bank standards, and they also write contracts. So overall, I do the coordination to ensure that all the deliverables are delivered on time and within budget and with quality standard. Thank you very much.
Hi, good morning, everyone. My name is Michelle Williams. I am the Senior ICT Project Manager and Policy Writer for the Government of St. Martin, for the ICT Department in General Affairs. We are working for the Digital Government Transformation Project, of which I am a workstream project manager. What does that mean exactly? It means a group of projects that have reasonable contact with each other, that we kind of group them together because they're very important. Projects such as the design of the digital e-signature, digital ID, and SSO, legal packages for the legal review and framework for the digital ID and e-signature, and interoperability and enterprise architecture. We are also doing an enterprise architecture project, and in short, I think that one maybe asks for a little bit of the description. enterprise architecture is really about when you build a house, you don't just start laying the bricks. You speak to a designer, or architect, as to what functionality are you trying to achieve, how much space do you have, what is your budget, how are you going to get these sort of things done, and what kind of functionalities you need with it. Government, of course, already exists, so it's about documenting and understanding the government organization as a whole, and then trying to, by design, make specific changes so that we intercommunicate and collaborate in a more effective and efficient manner. Thank you.
Hi, good day everyone. My name is Chad Charles. I'm a Senior Policy Officer and Project Manager within the Department of ICT for the Government of St. Martin. I am currently Workstream Project Manager for the implementation of technology projects within the Digital Government Transformation Project. Presently, we have an active ongoing project for the VROMI Ministry that pertains to the addressing information and how that is relayed to the wider public and how it is used internally to provide services to you. The eVROMI project is taking the data that VROMI currently has for address information, and we will be utilizing a system online, which is a software application services, to house that information using maps and various layers within the online community online platform. I also have another project, which is the eID solution, e-signature and e-document and single sign-on, where we will be having a single authentication method for you, the public, for ourselves, civil servants, and the wider audience, to be able to consume digital services using the government service portal. Also, we have another project related to the integration of services, where we will be leveraging technologies where we would have the use once only principle, where you only have to supply information one time to consume services from the Government of St. Martin using the online portal. With that culminates the projects that I'm currently responsible for and the DGTP, and I hope to have a successful project for you, the people of St. Martin. Thank you.
So as we close off the conference, these 2 days of workshops, I think it's very important that it showed a lot of collaboration and a lot of this commitment to improving the way that we serve the public, not just from government but from other institutions. We had a lot of various institutions that also participated in the workshops and supported and provided their insights and their feedback. And I think that's very critical in trying to build a better St. Martin, build a smarter St. Martin, and a more modern environment for our residents and businesses. So we went through a very, I would say, intense 2 days of different sessions where we were trying to really build awareness, really build a desire to move towards this collective vision of this modern St. Martin. And I think we really achieved it. I think the feedback was very positive. The work is not done. There's still a lot of work to do. It is a transformation, and I keep emphasizing the fact that transformation doesn't happen overnight. It is a process, and it takes a collective group to move that process along. So it's about the people, it's about the way that we operate together, the way that we collaborate together, the way that we try to find solutions together, and shifting the mindset and the culture that we've had for so many years into this, improved way of approaching services and service delivery. So I would like to thank everyone that was able to make it here today. And this is, of course, one of many workshops that we will be organizing in the future to keep the awareness, to keep the engagement, and to keep the collaboration with the different stakeholders.
Are you SXM insured? Do you have a valid medical insurance status? SXM is cardless. Request your My SXM account today and enter the virtual office of SXM. Go to sxv.sx and sign up now.
SXM, yeah. Your social health insurances.
24/7 TV programming on www.stmartinmediacenter.com, SXM Daily News, PBS NewsHour, Now You Know, Com programs, documentary, entertainment, sports events, Saturday children's hours, religion programs, and movies. Click on SXM TV broadcast to see your favorite programs.
St. Martin, as heavy rain falls across our region, we urge all residents and visitors to exercise caution and stay alert. Here are the areas prone to street flooding, flash floods, and/or rock slides. Avoid these locations until water levels subside. Atillage Road Roundabout, Cul-de-Sac. Arch Road, Sucker Garden. Beacon Hill Road, Simpson Bay. Atillage Road, Border Monument, Belvedere, Lower Princess Quarter. Billy Folly Road, Cole Bay. Emma Plain, Phillipsburg. L.B. Scott Road, Cul-de-Sac. Rhine Road, Lowlands. Welhelican Road, Low K Roundabout, Cahill, Little Bay. Well Road, Wellington Road, and Orange Grove Road, Cole Bay. Yancho Rousquin Boulevard, Point Blanche, and Sakers Gut Road, Cul-de-Sac. Remember, safety comes first. Let's work together to keep our community safe. This public service announcement is brought to you by the Department of Communication.
Acting Police Commissioner Junior Benjamin explained the heightened alert by the Trinidad and Tobago Police Service is based on both the advisory issued by the United States Embassy and intelligence received. Commissioner Benjamin indicated police officers have been deployed and they are monitoring the situation closely.
We have decided to bring all our officers that are part and parcel of the operational team and tactical teams together. We had a brief, and I have ensured that these officers are presently on high alert to ensure safety and security of all our citizens, as well as the all foreign persons who are in Trinidad and Tobago. We have ensured at this time that our officers are ready to deal with any eventualities that might occur.
Mr. Benjamin is asking the public to remain calm, and he assured that the TTPS is actively responding to the advisory.
We want to assure the citizens that there's absolutely no need to panic, but we have ensured as police officers, understanding that we are in an SOE, as well as with the advisory, we have placed our officers there so that we are prepared, to ensure that there is officers always on standby to deal with any eventualities that might occur.
The advisory issued by the U.S. Embassy in Port of Spain warns its citizens to avoid and refrain from visiting all U.S. government facilities in Trinidad and Tobago throughout the Diwali holiday weekend. In addition, they are cautioning U.S. citizens to be aware of their surroundings and monitor reputable news outlets. Faith Chariot, TTT News.
The over 50 victims of an alleged job scam at the Halfway Tree police station Friday evening. This is moments after they told us they met with the organizers of a job opportunity in the United States for an update on their application.
So today was the second meeting. Today we realized that we has been scammed.
It all started with a job advertisement with an online company which promises applicants a 5-year contract with hotels in Florida and New York. We were told dozens of Jamaicans across the corporate area signed up, made payments, and submitted the requested documents. One of the victims told us they were later contacted by a man and a woman said to be the operators of the recruitment company.
She's been telling us that we can pay $35,000 and some people pay $70,000. It all depends. You can take your kids them with you and all. She says she's an real estate agent. So she said we are going to go overseas for 5 years and we are going to work at the hotel in Florida or New York. When we wake up this morning at 4, we receive a message from her saying that we should get to Mr. Sidama. We've been calling Mr. Sidama, no response or anything.
TVJ News also understands that the female suspect also visited the police station to provide a statement, but it appears the male suspect may have been the mastermind of the alleged job scam.
She's in the Afrochi police station now as we speak. She haven't given a statement as yet, and they are holding her. We're supposed to go by the fraud office. They said they're working on escort. There's no one here. So we are here waiting to go with them so we can make a report. Because they took the money, and after taking the money, they still took our passport. So even if we're not going to get our money, which we do need back, but especially our passports. And she have a lot of kids' passport as well too.
Some people paid up to $70,000, and for others who added their family members to the application, the fee would be higher. And now they're unable to reach the main suspect. When TVJ News tried to search for the website online, it was down. We also tried calling the number online, but this is all we got.
You have been redirected to the mailbox of the number.
The police told their news team they're gathering all the statements from the victims in order to proceed with the investigation. Meanwhile, the government has been warning Jamaicans seeking jobs overseas to only use official channels following an increase in international job scams over the past few years. Kelisha Williams, TVJ News.
Are you SXV insured? Do you have a valid medical insurance status? SXV is cardless. Request your My SXV account today and enter the virtual office of SXV. Go to sxv.sx and sign up now.
SXV, yeah, your social health insurances.
24/7 TV programming on www.stmartinmediacenter.com, SXM Daily News, PBS NewsHour, Now You Know, Com programs, documentary, entertainment, sports events, Saturday children's hours, religion programs, and movies. Click on SXM TV broadcast to see your favorite programs.
I want to say I was alarmed and distressed to read that another January 6th pardoned convict has been picked up, this time apparently in connection with saying he was coming to New York looking for you, Mr. Jeffries, saying he was going to eliminate you. Apparently you had a public event in New York yesterday, and he's been picked up for that. And it's an alarming situation where now we have many of these January 6 defendants who have been picked up on other offenses. The Department of Justice is not zealously prosecuting them for other crimes that they've committed. They've even taken the position that if other crimes were discovered in the course of the January 6 investigation, they were pardoned for those crimes too, which is false, which contradicts the actual text of the pardon. But they are bending over backwards to let these people be out. And it's a very dangerous situation. And I said on the very day that Donald Trump pardoned 1,600 people en masse without obviously studying the details of each individual case, that President Trump and his administration would be responsible for whatever happens with these people. They've got a responsibility to rein them in. Some of them they've hired. Jared Wise, who is a January 6th attendee, he was there on the 6th, and he entered the building illegally, and he also chanted "kill him" when his fellow riders were attacking the police. He called the police Nazis and Gestapo. He's now the senior advisor to Ed Martin, who himself was there on January 6th and was a lawyer for people on January 6th. And he tweeted out on that day that it was like Mardi Gras. So we have a very serious problem with political violence in this country. Thank God that you are safe, Mr. Jeffries, but we are asking for the Department of Justice to get serious about reining these people in all over the country, especially since Ed Martin clearly knows them, and he is head of the so-called weaponization task force. It was my honor and it was my pleasure to be accompanied today by our new colleague, Congresswoman-elect Adelita Grijalva from the great state of Arizona. She accompanied me to the floor. I tried to get recognition. There was no other business today. I was standing directly opposite the acting speaker for the day, Mr. Herodopoulos. The moment the Pledge of Allegiance was over, I asked for recognition because I wanted to move a unanimous consent motion that the Speaker of the House be directed to move on the next legislative day, tomorrow, to swear in Ms. Grijalva, and yet he turned away, he pretended he didn't notice me, and he scurried out of the room, which to me is disgraceful. We need to act on this. Ms. Grijalva's hundreds of thousands of constituents deserve to be represented in Congress. And even during these pro forma sessions, all of us who are members of Congress, including Congresswoman-elect Grijalva, can introduce legislation. But Ms. Grijalva, as I understand it, I'll let her tell you about it, she is not able to do constituent work for her constituents. We are trying to get in touch with Social Security, Medicare, Medicaid, the VA every day on behalf of our constituents. Meantime, she's got constituent requests piling up on a desk, and I'd be very interested to hear you talk, Adelita, about what resources you have and what resources you don't have. But we consider you an elected member of Congress. There's no right or power that's been invoked by Speaker Johnson as to why he continues to refuse to swear her in. So I'm just here to endorse all the demands of our leadership. We should bring Congress back. The Republicans should get back to Washington, and we should restore all of the health care that's been savagely cut by the Republicans' dreadful, awful bill.